Time to let the Fiberglass Freedom Machine stretch its legs. Alright there, lifers. Got my co-pilot with me, Jack.
Hi.
Got me. We got a 24 back there somewhere. We're going to the park.
Steroids.
Man, this is the fastest the 24 has gone in 2 years. Alright. I see boat. I see water. It's time to unhitch this dog and drop it in. Something bit me. Damn exhaust pipe.
No. Ah. This is the worst job ever. There we go.
So the Fiberglass Freedom Machine has been released from its steel bonds. Hardly ever get to see the trailer like this. It's a monster, that's for sure. Got my co-pilot waiting down by the dock, dude. Got to make the walk.
As long as it doesn't hit nothing.
My co-pilot was talking to his mom the other day, and he was saying about how I put all this time into this stuff, and then he go out and blast for 15-20 minutes and usually break something, because I don't know how he does it all the time. And I explained it to him. It's kind of like being a drug addict. You're always chasing that one high. And I've had a lot of them really nice highs, so I've been chasing them ever since. Yeah, I figured I'd wash it afterwards. I mean, I hate showing it on camera when it's dirty, but you know, what the hell? It's in the water. What else can I do? Ugh, gosh, he's a fucking beast. Ugh. I'll have to bleep that part out.
My camera's better than yours.
Okay.
I got a bigger.
I brought you something so you won't die.
I got a bigger lens.
So, like I said, you got enough film for Gone with the Wind.
I'd rather watch Avengers or something.
Yeah, well.
That's
How
one
about Dancing with Wolves? That was like 4.5 hours long or some crap.
Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur. Yeah, you got enough time to film Ben-Hur.
Not sure if I'd want to. It was alright.
Okay.
Old though.
Front motor. Rear motor. Okay, let's go to the front first.
It's gonna be the top comment. How dare you say that about Ben-Hur?
well, we're going to run up to the Key Bridge and back. Alright? Just so you know, so we'll have that time. go do something. My co-companion there. Then it'll come back and it'll be like, I don't know, 480 DP or some shit. Well, the old Fiberglass Freedom Machine let us down today a little bit. But, yeah, little. It floated. That was a plus. But, looks like we're back to the driveway and more repairs.
Want me to grab the can?
No, like I said, we're gonna pull it now, so. I mean, the hole's right. It's all bad, Jack. It's all bad.
I know.
We're back. That's always the #1 accomplishment, is to make it back. Even though I have a towboat or US boat tow and whatever it is, and just on a insurance wise, you don't want to call those guys unless you have to. And being 150 yards off my own dock, I really don't want to have to call them for that. So, like I said, always the main thing is to make it back to the dock. But I gotta say, I am a bit disappointed in the old Fiberglass Freedom Machine here. She's never run like that before, and it really kind of makes me suspicious of a few things that we have been just fooling with recently. And once again, I'd like to talk about those hollies in a positive light, but I don't know. I really can't. I mean, that had to be fuel related. There's just no other way around it. And you don't give half throttle, go for a little more, and it just falls flat on its face, and it's timing or something of that nature. So maybe I am off by a degree, but it wouldn't have done that. I mean, even as I was trying to creep up, it would have eventually got caught up. But I don't know. Oh boy. Does feel good to get out there though. I mean, that's first time in probably close to 2 years that thing's actually touched water besides what came out of the hose or fell out of the sky. So that was a positive. Launching went well and all that good stuff, you know. I mean, last time I was out, I actually had an electric winch, but at the time it actually broke. So I went to this new hand crank one, and it's a double handle, meaning, you know, it's got different gear ratios. You can move the handle back and forth on the gear ratios, and it was really nice. I mean, it was a lot faster than the electric one was at the beginning, and when I put it on the lower gear, my God, it was just, it wasn't even like the boat was there. And this is a big boat to be pulling up on this trailer, because a lot of it's due to friction. I mean, those rollers on the keel, they do move, but not a whole lot. And the rest of it's bunks to hold the sides in, so it's actually got a friction hold those places. I mean, it moved right up on there, so I was very pleased. As I said, I was used to electric ones, and the electric one, it seemed to, like, I don't know, half the time being on its last legs. I mean, by the time you plugged it in, everything else, you got it going, and it'd just be running and running and running. And finally it'd catch up and it'd be like, and it would just move like inch. Sounded like you were doing a whole lot. But this one, I mean, I have it on film. I mean, this is the first time I've picked it up with this trailer set up like it is, like I said, with a new winch. And it's been 2 years, and we had the boat out of the water, and that was fooling around with cameras and crap too, in less than 6 minutes. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, Jack's not like the ultimate sailor either, so he's a good kid though. I tell you, I love that boy. I really do think though we have some issues to address, and I'm not sure really how I'm going to go about it, but what I am sure of is that it's been in dirty bay water, and the dirty bay water's got to go. It's time to do something. Here's a little more race boat life. We usually come in and we come down this way and then back in this way. Well, the driveway is more pitched this way, so this time around I decided I was going to come back up around the block and then back in this way. Well, I found that the driveway is a little higher than the ground over there. Thank God it wasn't a prop, but that's a chunk of concrete right out of the corner of my driveway. Some days, like I said, it would be better if I just stayed in the basement. Time to take the Fiberglass Freedom Machine out for a test drive. I like it heavy. Wow! So, this is where we cut out this part. It says so. I usually come in the back way. This is where I probably should put in Lee. Once there was this guy I knew, lived right door to my place, yeah. He had this interlude. And back in from that side. That ain't gonna work because you ain't gonna be able to see what side.